Hey guys, it's Erica. I'm with Young Voices Making Choices, and who am I speaking with?
My name's Nimi Adokie, and this is my husband, Danny.
How is marriage for both of you?
Marriage is amazing. I love it. As being in LA, it's like hard to find that good guy, you know? So when you do find one, you lock him down, as you can see.
What does love mean to you?
Love means to me like a dedication. It means hard work. That's what it is. And it just means just having fun with each other, being like the best friends for each other, you know, being that life partner. Like when things go rough, you guys really stay strong and hold each other down. That's what love for me means.
Father God, we thank you today, God. We thank you for fellowship. We thank you for relationship. We thank you for most of all for who you are, which is love. And we thank you for giving us access to your love. Father God, we ask for great communication. We ask for great insight, great perspective, God. And we want to do all these things to your glory, Father God. Let us be able to reminisce in your love as we bring experiences and we bring years and we bring wisdom and knowledge, God. We thank you for this day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
And so it is.
And so it is. I never heard anybody end a prayer like that. You have some like history behind that?
Religious science.
Oh, religious science. Oh, okay.
Is that what you guys practice?
Yes.
Hey, Young Voices Making Choices. My name is Akila Rogan Jew. I'm here with the beautiful Miss Melissa Mack,
Hi.
my queen. And we are here with the Honorable
Calvin Harrison.
and his wife.
Gloria.
We want to welcome you to Young Voices Making Choices. And we're just here just to have a really wonderful conversation. And our conversation really starts off with the basics of everything on this earth is love.
Can you tell the people how long you guys been married?
61 years. Be 62 years in April. April 14th. As a matter of fact. Which was like 3 days after my birthday.
Oh.
I turned 18 on the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
We got married on 14th.
You share a birthday with my daughter.
Oh, really?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay.
It's that unconditional feeling, you know. To me, that's what love is like. It's unconditional, like it's always there. Cause sometimes you feel something that feel like love, you know what I'm saying? Like there with some girls and back in the day, and it feel like love, but it's not really love. Cause at the end of the day, it's not there. You know, it don't last. So for me, like love is what I get from my parents and my family. Like that's really love. Unconditional, that always gonna be there, and that kind of set the standard for me. And you know, my family, I guess my brothers and my little sister to really know, say, alright, that's when you find somebody that's real love, like that shit gonna be there forever, unconditionally. So that's what love is, you know, giving without needing to receive, you know, just giving. So
What is love to you? And do you think love has changed from the time when you guys first got married and then to the times now and things have changed in generation? First, how long have you guys been married?
61 years.
61 years.
62 in April.
Wow. So you guys been married your entire lives.
Yeah, almost.
For the people that are coming up today, it's like they don't seem to know what love is. True love.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy for them to give up.
One of the things that I look for, especially that I saw in her, that's what just attracted me, is when we were dating, I got the impression I always wanted somebody that I was going to spend my life with, be someone I could depend on. If something happened to me, she would have my back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what she's done all this time. I don't think younger people today think about that.
Right.
It's, what can you do for me today, right now? Life is not right now. Life is in continuation.
Younger people now, like my generation of people, we don't really look to the future. We wanted our immediate satisfaction right now. We want everything right now.
I didn't have marriages coming up. My mom is not married. My dad is not married. Their parents weren't married. So I didn't have this foundation of what marriage was. And for you to be 18 to say yes to this man at 18 is far-fetched. Because I remember when I was 18,
You were.
I
Not there, might get married.
So my question would be to you, why her? How come you chose her, and why did you make that commitment right away when you didn't waste any time?
Well, I was 21
Okay.
and I got married. And I said, well, I'm going to find someone who I want to get married with because I want to get started early because I wanted to retire at 40.
Okay.
And
That was
my
planned.
initial golden plan. Unfortunately, life didn't work out that way according to the times and the people involved and the way they looked at life who were not of the same culture, not of the same race as myself. So when I met her and we started going together, that's one of the things we talked about and we both spoke about being able to be there for each other.
A lot of times women, when we are in relationships and we are dating, we kind of feel as if the man is the prize instead of us owning our womanhood and knowing that we set the tone and knowing that at the end of the day, you know, women, we hold all the power. So with not knowing that, a lot of times we can doubt ourselves. We can be looking through social media. We might not look like this person on throughout the media. We might not look like this person within these different television platforms. So because we don't see ourselves, we might not feel as though we are beautiful. We might not have that big butt or those big boobs or this body type that we see within the media, we see within these celebrities. So we might place ourselves, we might try to emulate what we see in other relationships, and it doesn't cause us to be in tune with who we really are. So by not owning who you really are, it allows others' opinions to really tackle, and it allows you to start self-doubting yourself and not being confident with your own true beauty within that comes from the inside that radiates out.
And a lot of times we wouldn't agree on things.
We still don't.
Yeah.
We still don't agree
Y'all
on
are the
everything.
only one.
We argue every day.
Really?
Uh,
Oh, I have hope for you.
Wow.
I have hope for you yet.
We struggle with the same thing. We're both strong entities coming together, and we both come from different backgrounds. We grew up in the same city, but we come from both different diasporas of situations that happen in our lives. And for just to hear you say, just you guys still arguing about little stuff, but you guys don't let the arguments go into the next day. You don't let your anger go into, because we argue a lot. We debate a lot. We're both intelligent.
That's what I call it, debate.
I like it. Because when it gets to argument, I don't want to talk.
Right. And see, I'll shut it down and he'll just...
How do you guys communicate?
Well, it depends. If we have a confrontation during the day, we'll go back and forth on it. Then I'll shut it down. But before we go to bed, I have a talk and let him know what bothered me that day. And then we'll have another one before we go to bed. But eventually we'll agree. Disagree.
Agree to disagree.
You can say that's why we grew together. So that would make a difference too.
Yeah.
When you're both learning at the same level. Whereas you were married before and she wasn't. So you had to teach her and she taught you.
My ego is enough. My way of thinking has not been the best. So I'm really at a place now where I don't see how she put up with my stuff. Like, because I'm full of it.
And my idea of love is just harmony. You know what I'm saying? Really just putting it together, making it work no matter how. The puzzle pieces may not always fit, but in the end of the day, if you just continue to lay the foundation, the whole picture will come through eventually. I
realized year after year after year, she's really had my back, and I have not deserved it not one bit. And I can honestly say that.
But you appreciate it.
Do I?
Just keep working on that communication and growing together, being together. Love conquers all.
Right. I love to sit here and listen to you guys talk. You know, when experience speaks, you should always listen. And I just love just, you know, soaking it all up.
Okay. I've never met a guy that's worth dating me. Or no, that's worth being in a relationship with me. Like an actual boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. I've never had that label with anyone. I desire to be in love. I desire to be happy. What was the other question? I think I could take the reins of asking a guy out, but I haven't found a guy that I want to ask out.
Don't rush. You have plenty of time. You have a long life. When you receive things right away, you don't have a chance to enjoy them because you're looking for the next thing before you enjoy what you just received. And always think of the person that you're with as someone you would like to be with for the rest of your life, and treat them in that manner. Always be someone who's truthful and honest.
Thank you guys for being able to pour into this wisdom that you guys have given us. It experiences I really appreciate it. It did change my life in a matter of an hour. I thank you guys so much. And if I could give any advice for young couples, married, not married, considering marriage, or just considering coming together, just remember that it's always a choice. Every day you need to wake up and make a decision. Make a decision to either to be better for the other person. And that's what love is, to think about the other person's well-being before your own.
Yes, unfortunately, I have been that person to not rise to the occasion out of my selfish reasons because I haven't received it in return. I feel bad, but do I regret it? No, because at the end of the day, I do have to realize that love shouldn't be a burden. Love shouldn't hurt. I was in a long-term relationship and I have a lot of regrets doing that. I could have been better on how I handled my end, and I do live with a lot of guilt on how I ended it, but I do not regret it, and it still hurts because I was with someone for so long. You do have to break 6 years of ties with that person, but I'm finally happy now. These are tears of happiness because what I have now, I didn't have 6 years ago.
But just know, ladies, that love does not hurt, okay? And if you need to drop him and move on, because better ones are out there. Yep. So many fish in the sea.
I can attest to that. There are so many fish in the sea, and if people don't follow through what they say, then that's who they really are. If someone shows you who they are, then
believe them. The first time.
Don't try to make it an image that you have of them in your head. They're showing you exactly who they are. So take that, whether you like it or not,
and run.
Run away.
Run far away.
Run for your life. No, literally, run for your life.
Usain Bolt.
Quick.
Bolt.
Finish line.
Speaking of choices, you have a choice. All the young voices that are listening to me right now, listening to this segment, you have a choice. You have to make a decision in every part and aspect of your life, whether it's love, your finances, your environment, your culture, the resources you have. Make a decision. But most of all that roots in love. Make a decision to love more, and I think you will have a great life. Love more. Make a choice, young voices.